My dad spent years working at one of the roughest high schools you could imagine. Fights every week, constant suspensions, chaos almost every single day. So when he transferred to a quieter, well-funded school, it felt like stepping into a completely different world. In his first year there, only two serious incidents happened. This was one of them. It started with a simple school bus stop. A driver named Carl had been doing his route like usual, when something small set a student off. Her name was Kayla, loud, entitled, and not used to being corrected. Maybe Carl told her off, maybe it was an accident, but whatever happened, she didn't let it go. She texted her mom. Minutes later, her front door flew open. Her mother stormed out and started screaming at Carl, right in front of the entire bus. No questions, no calm conversation, just yelling, insults, and threats. Carl didn't engage. He shut the door and drove off. Most people would have left it there, but not this family. The next morning, Carl pulled up to the same stop. Kayla wasn't there. Instead, her mother, her older brother, and her older sister were standing in the driveway, waiting. The moment Carl opened the bus door, all three of them climbed on and immediately started screaming. The brother got in his face, throwing insults, making threats. The sister joined in, and the mother? She led it all, shouting, accusing, even saying things that sounded like threats to his life. Meanwhile, the bus was full of kids, completely silent. Some scared, some frozen, all of them watching. Three grown adults corner a bus driver. What they didn't realize was that everything was being recorded. 4 HD cameras, audio included. Every word, every threat captured. The moment they got off the bus, Carl drove straight to the school, shaken but smart enough to report everything. That's when my dad stepped in, and he does not tolerate this kind of thing. He watched the footage, once, then again, and that was enough. He called the school officer, then the police. By the end of the day, Kayla's mom was arrested. But my dad didn't stop there. Kayla was removed from that bus route immediately. The entire family banned from school property. And Carl? He was given a full month of paid leave. Then came the legal side. Statements were taken from the students. Every single one said the same thing. They were scared. They felt threatened. So charges were filed against the mother and the brother. Here's the twist. The brother was already on probation. 6 weeks later, they went to court. Most people expected a light sentence, maybe a few days in jail. But the judge? He saw it differently. He made it clear, this wasn't just an argument. They stormed a school bus, threatened a driver, and endangered children. The sentence? 30 days in jail for the mother. That alone shocked everyone, but it gets better. Right after her case, the brother's trial was next. Except, he didn't show up. He skipped court. Big mistake. The judge immediately issued a warrant. Police found him the next day at his mom's house. When he was brought back to court, there was no sympathy left. He violated probation, skipped trial, and took part in everything. His sentence? 1 full year in prison. Just like that. Everything changed. As for Kayla, she switched schools shortly after. Carl returned to work, and no one ever messed with him again. My dad still tells this story, because sometimes karma doesn't take years. Sometimes it shows up almost immediately.